Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 3 of Let's Platinum Lies of P. Okay, so for now, let's head back to where the Weeping Woman was and show her that doll that we had. I'm gonna just run straight back here, and I'll fight off these puppets as well. There should be two, where's the other one? He must still be indoors. Okay. 178. Interesting that he got immediately out of practice. There we go. Back in the groove. Alright, cool. He got immediately, or one of them got immediately electrified and the other one was, didn't, and probably because he blocked. Alright. Man, this game looks good. I know you probably can't see like well, you definitely can't see the detail on YouTube, but it's good. Alright, let's look to the Weeping Woman.
You found her, kind one. I could sense her from miles away. Oh, my sweet Elena. Please let me hold her. There, my baby. I missed you so much. What do you think? Isn't my baby adorable?
Alright, and we have a choice here. That's a puppet, or she's a cute baby. We must say, or we should say, she's a cute baby.
That's right, kind one. You've granted me my only wish. My sweet Elena. We're going to be happy now. Thank you so much, kind one. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude.
Alright, your springs are reacting. We get the record feel, which is going to be explained a little bit here, and we also got a Vivid Ergo fragment. Play records. Records you obtain while playing the game can be played using the gramophone at the hotel. You can listen to the music on the records to obtain humanity. Feel. Close your eyes. Hang on. Don't think I pressed it in time. Records playtime 3 minutes 55 seconds. A record that can be discovered in craft. It can be used with the gramophone at the hotel. Close your eyes. Dance the night away with me. Everything will feel better. A song that quietly comforts the dark. Feel. A voice to accompany you and the sadness of night. And you can see that cool art on the record on the right there too. Okay, so yeah, the game actually explains it. I don't know if it did it. I don't know if it explained it when. Hang on a sec. This button, this button, this button. I don't know if it explained it in like, the first patch of the game, but this is a good opportunity to mention that in this game, your decisions are quite important. We chose to lie there. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, I'm full. Okay, let's see if I can make it to the boss now. We chose to lie there, but we did it for the right reasons. We essentially told like a white lie, because there would be no reason to make her feel terrible at the end of her life. She's a weeping woman who wants a child. She has the petrification disease, so her eyes are like glazed over, and she can't really see. Nice. I cannot believe I got that. That was so good. Yeah, she has a petrification disease, so her eyes are affected and she can't see, so we chose to lie to her because that was the more humane thing to do. And humanity is going to be something that we really need to gather, so we're going to listen to that record as well. Let me just quickly deal with this guy. Oh, okay, took a bit. No! Didn't want to take any health before fighting the boss, and I almost made it. Unfortunately, there's no other way to heal myself other than using the pulse cell. I might actually skip the brute. I also have the puppet string, I keep forgetting. And it's pretty much worthless against this next boss, but it's alright. What was I going to say? Oh, I can leave it for later. It's alright. I'll remember because it's when we go to listen to the record. So I have the opportunity to level up twice, but I don't really want to go back just yet. Yeah, there's no reason to. Well, not no reason to. But yeah, we'll do it like this. I should be able to get this. Alright, so we have our life amulet, we have the puppet destroyers amulet, we got all these pieces that we've had up to this point. Can't upgrade anything else. We've got our Legion arm, which I said will pretty much be useless here. The attribute purification ampule could be useful. Is there anything else that could be useful? The throwing, no, not the throwing cell, sorry. The throwing cell is not useful against this boss. I guess we'll chuck a Fable Catalyst here just on the off chance that I want to get away with the win. Alright, here we go. Boss number 2. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is the Scrapped Watchman. So we really have to pay attention to how he attacks. He goes 1, then he'll do a second one, 2, then he'll do the red attack, and if we wait, now. Okay, good. Let's start with a triangle move. Block, beautiful. This one you kind of want to dodge, it's difficult to do so though. I just like to block that one. Good, that's a good one. Oh, okay, got lucky there. As you can see, I'm not doing much damage at all. But it's better than using my electric coil stick because he's gonna get pretty electrified soon. Damn it, that timing is off. Careful, careful. I like this one better. Okay, nice, managed to cancel them out of that. Let's do a good fatal attack rather. Okay, he should transform in second phase, which means he's going to electrify, so we want to stand back. This one's pretty much the same thing, just faster. Oh crap, get out of that. Good. Ah, okay, this is a bad attack. It does like 60% of your health in one go. Yeah. Okay, good. This is dangerous. Okay, avoid this at all costs. Step right back. Crap. One. Gonna have to heal here. It's unlikely that I'm gonna win this. Damn it. I think I'm done. I could get my pulse cell back, but it is tough. I don't know how to block that one. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Maybe. Using a catalyst. No! Seriously? Okay. Oh no, we're gonna have the one hit again. Okay. Get away, get away! No! Ah, I should have blocked, I should have perfect blocked. I almost got that. Holy crap. No, first death. Maybe I should have throwing celled. No, that would have been tough because I had it in my storage. That's so frustrating. Yeah, that's a lot of hits that I missed out on. One way you could make this easier is to pump up the Puppet Saber. You can use a couple more hidden moonstones to do that. Hang on, before I go anywhere else, let me just quickly do that. I honestly feel like the health that I didn't have at the start of the fight because of what was it you? Yeah, I think it was you. Because of this puppet that injured me, might have been enough to clinch to seal the deal. Let me just grab you. I also don't know how to use the puppet string to pull myself toward the enemy. It says that you can do that at level 1, but I don't know. I haven't been able to work that out. I tried holding the button, I tried like tapping the button. I don't know. Anyway, one cool thing about this Souls game is your Death Ergo lies outside of the boss arena. So as long as you can make it back there, you're fine. Alright, yeah, we'll try again, why not? I should be able to get it. First death, damn. I was hoping to make it a bit later, but it's alright. I did really well in that fight when I started... Ow. When I started to lose. Or when I almost lost, I stayed alive way longer than I should have. That one's not too hard to time. I cannot block that. I can't. Yeah, I'll just block that one from now on. That one. Perfect guards are, for these ones are fine. Get him. Remember to try and use a couple more attacks before you go for the fatal attack. I think honestly my biggest problem with the first attempt was... I'm just going to block this. Yeah. Almost like too much explanation and wasn't able to concentrate as much. Good. Okay, that one's really hard. I'm actually not sure on the timing on that one. At least you got to see pretty much all the attacks. Ow. Ah, how did I miss that? I pressed it like literally picosecond after I needed to. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. 2, oh that's much faster. 1, 2, 3. I can block this. No, I can't. 1, 2, 3. This is really bad. Okay. No, the grab. I forgot. I may not be able to get this. Please. I just need like... Oh! I forgot I was in the pool. Ah man, I knew Scrapped Watchman was going to give me trouble. Damn it. That's so frustrating. Let me think. I may have to go and get my body and go to Hotel Krat to become a bit stronger. I don't really want to, but I may have to. Because the damage upgrades that you get are actually fairly useful. I always keep forgetting to do this. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I almost came back in that first fight. But once again, I choked right at the end. Come here. Harnessing a scorpion there. Get over here. Take this. Take this. Block. Ah. I was literally about to say, this one's so easy to block, and then I missed it. Okay, so we'll grab this. I'm gonna go back to Hotel Stargazer using the Moonface Pocket Watch. I'll level up, and then we'll come back and try again. Ah, this bloody fight. The Grand Covenant forces puppets to serve humans. However, there are a few puppets in Krat that have broken free of the Grand Covenant, and which act according to their own volition. Alright. Let's talk to you. I wonder how close I am to leveling a third time. So what do I want? Do I want Vitality or Vigor? Or do I want damage? I can't really do... I think it's going to have to be Vitality and maybe Vigor. And I'm really close to leveling again, so I'm just going to do that. It's like this first boss is just a tiny bit too difficult. Let's do that. Okay, that's pretty good. I also need more to level up my weapon. So talk to you. Upgrade weapon. This one here. We want 230. Let's give you one of these. Let's give you 2 of these. because I need to level it up twice. What level are you on? Oh, I haven't even leveled you. Okay, that's not good. Alright, well I'll do it once. Well, I can only do it once, yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it once. And let's go back. So, teleport, Craft City Hall, let's go. Alright, well, we'll try again. Should be able to get it this time. I can't believe... someone should go back and watch that first episode, or maybe I'll do it. No, don't give myself more work. I was gonna say, go back, watch... not the first episode, the first fight, and see how many times I actually hit him, like my blade connected with the boss. Yep, so keep that on for a second. I even have the Puppet Destroyer's amulet, which I assume works against the boss. I don't see why it wouldn't. It is a puppet. I think on one of my practices I actually did this boss without using that amulet, which was interesting. When I noticed, I was like, wait, I still managed to beat it? That's interesting. It may be worthwhile, or even, like, make a difference, because I don't know if it makes a difference, but it may be worthwhile to use the electric coil stick during the first half of the fight. But if it is, that's something I didn't end up checking. Alright, we got our Fable. It's a shame that the Fable only, like, just barely almost got to 3 again after 1, 2, 3. Let's go. I like blocking that one. See, I'm like not bad at the perfect guards, but he's still doing a lot of damage to me. See how he kind of like staggered a little bit, but didn't get this stagger? That's kind of like what I mean when I say there's sort of like two kinds of stagger. If you attack him too much while he's in this phase for the fatal attack, you'll lose the opportunity to take advantage of it. Oh crap. Okay, so I could attack him more there. It's just like for looks. Ow. Oh, I should not have used it. I had way more health. Ow. Oh, cool. Stood back just far enough. I don't know when the hell the timing is for that. 1, 2, 3. This is bad. That was good reach. The hell did that one not get perfect block? Started off great, now it's not so good. I cannot believe I blocked that. Thank you, game. What? Once. Okay, I got greedy there, but I did it. 1, 2, now you're gonna do... No, that's not the move I thought you were gonna do, but that's okay. 1, 2. Gotcha. 3. I'm learning. I like blocking that one, actually. I'm guessing if I stand here, it's okay. Yeah. No, the grab. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're not dead, and I can use my pulse cell, and then he's got very little health left. So we do this, and we block, and then we attack twice, maybe 3 times, no? And then we block, attack, 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 and then we block, attack, 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 block, block, attack, attack, block. Oh, wait, and not this time. Thank goodness. Okay, we got there in the end. Full heal. Alright, I apologize for that taking so long. We got a lot of stuff here to go over. The overcharged storage battery, the core. I'm going to go through these one at a time. The small wooden officer puppet, which I actually don't remember being in the game. Oh, did I even get to this part? Maybe I didn't get to this part. That's why I don't remember it. When I played like almost around 2 hours when the game first came out. I don't even know if I got to this boss. Maybe that's why I don't remember it. It must have been there the whole time. All right, let's go through these things. So we got a quartz there, which is good. We also got the overcharged storage battery, a Legion arm core part, the scrapped Watchman's central core. Legion arm with immense power can be crafted by Eugenie or the Venini craft machine. We haven't got that yet. The plan of Krat City Hall's Watchman ultimately failed. The Watchman, whose storage battery had swelled and back had bent horribly, became an angry judge and swept through Elysion Boulevard. Now the core. P-organ core part. A key part that can activate the P-organ. Activating the P-organ allows a quartz to be equipped. The P-organ is the quintessence of the brilliant craftsman Geppetto's puppet skills. Rare parts are necessary to develop a device like that. And we also got the small wooden officer puppet, a shapeless toy carved from wood and painted over. It has the strange appearance of a hunchback, but it was obviously made with care. Winter, abandoned by the adults. The children let go of their childhood to survive. Spring, the broken police puppet accompanied the children's whistles and restored the children's laughter. Summer, the children made Murphy by carving wood and painting him with stolen paint. Fall, Murphy, who received Murphy as a gift, never let go of it. Alright, awesome. So that's a reference to the previous, the children that were friends with the puppet. We're going to go back there very soon. Here we go, friends. And if we read this, faded whistle. A faded police whistle. It's been worn smooth from use. The children blew the whistle for their friends. He may have been discarded as a failure, but in those moments at least, he was the children's police officer. If we actually use this, we can whistle. That's pretty cool. Where's the... I just wanted to see something else there. Okay, and we also got the Broken Heroes Ergo. I almost missed this one. Obtain Ergo 5000. Ergo obtained from the scrapped Watchman. It is packed with immense power. Treasure hunter may want this rare Ergo. The Watchman contorted and broke from the adult's desires. However, he never forgot the children who considered him their friend. Alright, excellent. So we can't continue from here, but we're going to go back to Hotel Krat. Let me just see... Hang on a sec. Actually, no, not just yet. Before we go back to Hotel Krat, let's have a look on this side. Nothing over there. There's an item here. Venini's Guide. Dear citizens of Krat, the factory has been occupied by the puppets. Whatever the cause, Venini Company is responsible for it. I, Lorenzini Venini, am going alone to stop those devils. The factory is very dangerous now. Stay out of it and keep safe. The rest I'll leave to Mr. Geppetto, whom I trust more than anyone. God save us all. Regards, Lorenzini Venini. Alright, so yeah, the Venini Company has been overrun by the puppets. Okay, let's head over here. Alt Viam Inveniam Alt Faciam. In life invention in something, probably not even close. Chamber of Machina Workshop, Ergo is life.
Whew, I think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
Okay, so there's a door here, but we don't have the Krat City Hall courtyard key. So we need to go back to the hotel, so let's do that. Moonface Pocket Watch, Hotel Stargazer. Alright, we have quite a few things to do here in the hotel now, especially because of that core part that we got for the P-organ. We're going to unlock a really cool system. I really enjoy this system. So we'll see how it goes when I get back there. Okay, let's start by... what did I say actually? Let's talk to Sophia. Don't worry about the records, we'll do that a bit.
You saved Geppetto. Wonderful. He is on the second floor. He can hardly wait to see you.
Okay.
I'll use my power.
Alright, cool. We have the records, we'll do that in a bit. Let's talk to you.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
I would like to purchase these 2 quartz from you, Mr. Polendina, and I have just enough Ergo to do it. Trust me, these are way more valuable than anything else that we can get at this point. Did I want to talk with anyone else? Yes, let's stay on the first floor and talk to Eugenie.
Cool part you got there. Come here for a sec, would you?
I picked up traces of high-powered energy originating far away. That's one mystery solved. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Venini is the expert when it comes to Legion arms, but I'm pretty sure I can make one. The puppets get fried easily by electricity. If you use an electric Legion arm, it'll make your life easier.
Alright, and we receive the Elysion Arm Fulminus. Or Fulminus, I don't know how to pronounce it. A Legion arm that holds powerful electricity. It accumulates electric blitz and discharges an electric shock. Lightning has been interpreted as God's authority and fury since ancient times. Now, God's fury descends to the earth, and it is being used to destroy steel monsters. And here are the effects. A Legion arm that holds powerful electricity, accumulates electric blitz, and discharges an electric shock. Movable charge enables moving while charging electric blitz. Leakage current, continuous small sparks from the hands inflict damage while charging the electric blitz. And overcharge increases the maximum level for charging. It becomes pretty good when you level it up to max. Until then, it's because you can't move with it as like its starting thing. It's kind of annoying. So I'm going to stick to the puppet string. Okay, I believe that's it. Let me have a quick read. Oh, we can ask her more. So let's talk to her again.
You're going to the factory to save Mr. Venini, right? He's the richest man in Krat. A little eccentric, maybe, but a good person. I heard he went to shut the factory down. I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer. I know my way around a web.
So if we talk, we can talk to her about Venini again.
Mr. Venini is the richest man in Krat. His company manufactures most of Krat's exports. He's, peculiar, but a good-hearted man. Even though he's rich, he treats every employee with respect. I heard he went to shut the factory down. I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer.
Okay, ask for something else just gets you to these ones, which we don't need to worry about just yet. Alright, now I wrote down that Antonia has something new to say, but I don't know if that's the case actually. Let me just double check.
That sounds very dangerous. Geppetto usually isn't so reckless. The pain of his grief may be clouding his judgment. Dear, I shouldn't have said that. You and Geppetto are always welcome at this hotel. Geppetto's room is on the second floor. You can stop by whenever you like. People have thanks for keeping.
Okay, cool. She did say something new. I'll leave the record until after we speak to Geppetto. So let's go up there and speak to him now. Okay, the cat's not here. The cat will appear in different places. One cool thing I like about this is that they turned off the stamina drain at this when you're in the hotel. Very clever idea. Can't believe like other of the Souls games took so many years to do that. All right, there he is. Let's talk to him.
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me. Even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond Elysion Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Venini, went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory. P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need. Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy to me.
All right, The P organ has been unlocked. Let's have a look. Use the P organ slots to activate your character's latent abilities. Equip quartz on the P organ to obtain its corresponding effect. If you equip quartz in each of the slots in a single group, you can gain the group's synergy effect. Each time the synergy effects of two groups are activated, the next step is unlocked. You can get a greater variety of effects as you take your P organ to higher phases. It's easier to understand than all of that. Alright, so here are the first 4 options for us. We can get increased pulse cells 1, which basically gives us an extra pulse cell. We can get link dodge, which enables another dodge in the middle of a dodge motion. We can get add fable slots 1, increases the maximum number of charged fable slots. Or we can get increase staggerable window 1, increases the time of the enemy's staggerable status. So the most valuable one here is, well, the 2 most are this one and this one. Wait, how have I got 4? Okay, I thought I only had 3. That's interesting. No, it says that I have 4. Okay, that's okay. I got 2 from Polendina, I got 1 from defeating that boss, and I got 1, I think, also from defeating the Parade Master. That must be what it is. Alright, increase pulse cells 1, and if I got 1 from something else, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's start with this one. So we press X and we select the empty slot, and we have these options to choose from as like little mini bonuses. So this one says enhance the stagger attack of charge attacks. So when we hold R2, it'll do more stagger damage or stagger attack towards staggering the enemy. That's pretty good. Enhances the attack of fatal attacks. That just increases the amount of damage that fatal attacks do. Enhances the attack of Fable Arts, increasing the attack of Fable Arts, pretty self-explanatory, and this one also increases the enemy's stagger duration. The best one here, in my opinion, is probably the Fatal Attack, at least for how I play. I tend to get Fatal Attacks fairly often, and so having more damage on that is pretty useful. So let's pick that one. Now we can select the second, that used 1 quartz, and you can see it's half full now. Let's select the second one, and if we move over to Survival type, we've got a few in here too. Enhance guard regain recovery 1. Enhances guard regain recovery when attacking enemies, so you get more health back when you block an attack and then you attack the enemy to get that health back. I think you get more. This one is enhance fatal attack pulse cell charge. So when you do a fatal attack, when you're out of pulse cells, this will recharge that pulse cell that you can get back much more easily. This is good, however, the amount that you already get if you get a fatal attack, and I think I actually demonstrated it in the fight against the Scrapped Watchman, I think the first fight, you get a ton back already, so there's not really any need for using this. Lower damage when discharged 1. Lowers the damage received when pulse cells are discharged. This could be useful. You just use a pulse cell and then you have like maybe a few seconds where you're going to take lower damage. I don't know how much less damage you take, but it could be useful. And this one's self-explanatory. Lower damage when dodging. Let's look at the next one. Ability type. Charge Legion when eliminating an enemy. Not too bad if you like to use your Legion arms. It's pretty good. Lowers charge attack stamina consumption 1, so when you use your charge attacks you can lower the amount of stamina they take. Pretty good. Perfect guard fable charge enhance 1. Charges fable when a perfect guard is successful. Very, very, very good. If you're good at perfect guards, which you pretty much need to be in this game to win, this is awesome. I pretty much always go for this, and I will do that in just a moment. The last one here is increases the weapon durability recovery speed. So increases the grinder's weapon durability recovery speed. It does take quite a while to recover a weapon from about to break to fully repaired, but there's only like 1 fight that I can think of maybe 2 fights that I can think of where that would be helpful. So I don't think it's good enough, at least not for me. So this is the one I love. Again, pick it what you want and how you want to use it. Link dodge is pretty much mandatory. You don't want to not get this. So let's pick another empty slot. We can choose from attack type again, or we can have a read of the last one. Legion magazine effect enhance. So enhances the charge effect of Legion magazine. So I believe what this is when you use the consumable Legion magazine, you'll get more Legion back. I think I don't know why they worded it that way, but basically you get more back from using that. Increases ergo upon eliminating an enemy. Increases the amount of ergo gained from eliminating enemies. This is the silver serpent ring from Dark Souls, basically. I don't see any reason not to get this, but we'll read the other 2 real quick. Increases the possession limit for consumables. Yeah, pretty useful if you like to use the consumables. And then increases possession limit for throwing objects, also very useful. So we're going to go with increases ergo upon eliminating an enemy. And the last one will be I think I went with this one. Guard regain recovery. I mean, I could go with one of the others too. Charge, stagger, attack damage, Fable Arts. I also like increasing the damage of Fable Arts. I don't think increasing the stagger duration is worth it. The enemies stay staggered plenty long enough already, and if you can't get it in that time, then you just miss the opportunity. It's not that big of a deal. I am blocking a lot more. I was blocking in that fight, and the guard regain was pretty good already. Let's go with this one. Enhance the attack of Fable Arts. I'm going to be using these fairly frequently throughout the game. Alright, and now we've unlocked the second one. Unfortunately, we don't have any quartz, and you can't have any extra at this point in the game. But we've unlocked the second one. We'll show them off. Increases pulse cells again, so that'll take us to, we're on 5 now, that'll take us to 6. Retain guard regain upon pulse cell use. So if you have low health and some decent guard regain, like you do in the left side of the picture there, and use a pulse cell, it will keep the guard regain. At this point, it doesn't do that. It just removes the guard regain. So it would look like the bar on the right, but it wouldn't have the guard regain. Retain guard regain 1. Retains a certain amount of guard regain when receiving damage. So if you have guard regain, you take any sort of damage, it will get eliminated completely at the moment. If you activate this, you get to keep some of it. And then we have add amulet slots. Another amulet slot, very, very, very useful. Pretty much mandatory as well. Alright, he also gave us the Krat City Hall courtyard key. Let's have a read of that. A key obtained from Geppetto. It opens the Krat City Hall courtyard door that leads to Venini Works. Venini, the factory owner, set out on his own to recover the factory that had been seized by the puppets. It is still unknown whether he is dead or alive. What else did we get here? Full minus. Okay, cool. And let's talk to Geppetto one more time.
The city of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh? Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps.
Alright, let's talk about the different areas we can go. Let's start with Venini Works.
Venini Works is the puppet's main base. It's a factory where they manufacture more of themselves. Venini himself went to stop them, but I'm worried. He's an industrialist, not a fighter. Rescue Venini and shut down his factory. That will deny the puppets their reinforcements.
Okay, now we could ask about the other ones, but because essentially we're going to be going to these areas, I think I might come back to Geppetto and talk to him about these areas as we go through the game, because I feel like getting the information now is kind of it'll just leave our brains. So let's do that. So at the moment, Venini is an industrialist, not a fighter. He's in Venini Works, well, maybe he's in Venini Works, dead or alive. And it's been overrun by puppets. That's where we need to go next. So that's our mission. Let's keep going.
You can get from City Hall to the factory with the key I just gave you. Venini gave me that key, and now he's missing. Rescue him if you can.
Alright, excellent. Let's do that. Fortunately, there's a nice break in the platform here, so we can, or in the railing there, so you can jump straight down. And we're going to listen to the record. Now, there's one quick thing I want to say about this. I believe these records are actually like copyright. However, I tried uploading a private video. Was it private? Well, it had to be private. Yeah, I tried uploading a private video, and I think I even tried saying yes to monetization and everything like that. I didn't get any copyright claim on it, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I did read that basically the company is not going to pursue, or at least is not pursuing that at this point. It would be really annoying. I mean, I don't get much money from these episodes anyway, but it would be really annoying if they put a copyright claim on it. So I did think of making like one video with all the records, but then that didn't feel good either because of how it works. But yeah. Alright, so we're going to listen to 3 minutes and 55 seconds of this amazing, this first amazing record, and there are quite a few. And so enjoy this. Feel.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it on, close to you. I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. To make a groove all night. Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out, close to you. I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just walk your step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. To make a groove all night. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me. Feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. Make a groove all night. Close your eyes, come to me. Close your
Alright, there we go. Your springs are reacting. And you can also see that the cover of the record has left to indicate that we've finished listening to that one, which is really good. Okay, just before we start, you know what? I really want to level this up, even though I don't have much in the way of ergo. I'll just use some of the fragments,
I know my way around.
since I won't use them later. Let's just go... Let's chuck a radiant in there, why not? Let's do 1. And then I think I can do the second one as well. Yeah, fantastic. Alright, cool. Electric coil stick, level 2. Let's go. Let's freaking go, baby. One last thing. Change this back to a sawtooth wheel, which I may actually use this time. Okay. Teleport to Stargazer. Ah, we do have to go back here though. So let's do that. No. Strange, maybe. Oops, sorry. I just like click the mouse, that's all. I swear I wrote down to go back to... Ah, here we go. It was before I went to the Hotel Krat. Okay, that's alright, it's not a big deal. Let's see. Okay. So now that we're here, inside the house on Elysion Boulevard, let's go here. Hopefully I can avoid this hit. Nope. Ow. Hiya! Alright, that's fine. Even if I take a couple of hits here, it's not like I'm gonna die, right? No way. Let's go down here. We have a few... Oh, right, I forgot about you. A few to defeat. The dog. There's the other one there. Okay. And just to be safe, I believe I'm going to take out... Is this guy still walking around? He's not that difficult that we need to... Oh, he is. Okay. Like, he is that difficult because he's not around. Alright, let's talk to Toma here at the window.
If only we could play together like we used to. Murphy, I miss you.
Okay, so if we stand here and we use the whistle...
Hey, that sound... Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I feel too sick. I don't think I can. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
Okay, and that's it. Toma has succumbed. We get a Radiant Ergo fragment, and instead of climbing back up there, let's do Hotel Stargazer. Doesn't actually matter which one we go to. I have to run back anyway. I have to use Stargazer again. Yeah, so it's a sad story there that ended. Oh, I forgot to mention. After the record, Feel, which I think actually, it only occurred to me now, is probably the most appropriately named first record. You'll notice that we got a message saying your springs are reacting. We also got that message when we lied to the old lady, we lied to the weeping woman about her baby. That is an indicator that you're getting more humanity. So you're becoming essentially more human because, you know, a puppet wouldn't spend 3 minutes, 55 seconds listening to a piece of music, right? Because a puppet wouldn't care. And like I said, appropriately, it's named Feel as the first record. That's so cool, man. Like they really hit the nail on the head with this. It's so clever. This game is sort of, you'll come to realize that it's about like making yes, what the game deems to be human decisions, but it's like even that in and of itself is still really cool.
Here it is, Venini Woods. Everything you see here belongs to Venini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krot. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krot is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
Alright, so we are nearing Venini Works. We need to find Venini. But first, let's read this collectible called Miracle Cure. Buy the miracle medicine here. The miracle alchemist, Clark Shaw, also known as Dr. Cure-All, has succeeded in making a cure for the horrible plague that has spread through Krot. Made from unicorn horn, blood of a two-headed snake, and boiled down mandrake. Clark Shaw has tested it himself and confirmed that it completely cures the plague. The blue plague is not a divine curse. Don't be afraid anymore. Come see Dr. Cure-All, Clark Shaw. Prices may vary as it is a limited item. Now you'll notice it says here the blue plague, and also here it says making a cure for the horrible plague that has spread throughout Krot. This is not referring to. Let me just deal with this new enemy. This is not referring to the petrification disease. This is actually referring to something else that we've sort of seen, but not quite. And essentially, you fell through the roof. That was a small. Sort of like a marionette puppet, so I usually just call it marionette. Let me quickly sneak through here. Okay, grab this. I forgot that breaks. Attribute resistance ample. Get over here. fatal attack in there. Yeah, the fatal attack, you'll notice it comes up every so often to activate. If you time your X input correctly, sorry, your R1 input correctly, you'll be able to pull it off. Attribute purification, vivid ergo fragment. I believe I defeated everything, so now I wanna. Well, watch me beat this guy. Ready? Hang on a sec. So first we do L1 plus triangle to hit him hard. I forgot about you. Damn it. I was like looking for that guy, I couldn't remember where he was. And don't throw another thing at me. Alright, or if you do, hit the tree or miss me completely. Crap. Stupid tree. Okay, there we go. Alright, I didn't die. Star fragment. Let's go around here. And I believe there's one more item. Fable Catalyst. I actually had like a sort of a proper way to do that, but it would have required me to look at my guide and try and like sort of go, okay, go this way, go that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I was supposed to come here and defeat this guy. Bang, 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 bang. Look how much damage that does. Yeah, and then you're supposed to go through here, drop down, collect the item, then go this way, and you can defeat the thrower, and then you can defeat the big guy. Oh, hello. Thank you, I'll take that. Ow. I wasn't 100% sure if you could get me from there. Maybe about this far. Oh. Wait, where the hell did you come from? Get over here! Come on. Bloody puppets. I'm being not reckless, I would say, but I'm being a little bit more carefree with this area because there's a stargazer coming up very soon. Can you guys stop timing your attacks so perfectly that I actually can't avoid? That throw is so awkward. How much time do we have left? We should have enough to get to Stargazer. There's one more thing we have to do over here. Ah, there's a powerful enemy, isn't there? It's another white dressed. No? Ah, okay. I thought there was one here. That actually makes me smile. That's not. Okay. A phone rings. It could be anyone on the other end. But a ringing phone must be answered. Phone booth reference. But Gen Z nowadays, no, it doesn't have to be answered at all. In fact, I will just let it ring until it rings out. Alright, anyway, joke's over. Let's pick up the receiver.
Another fine day in the city of Krog. But I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Oh. Congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal from me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is so full of puppets, it seems are about fit to bust. It's time for the riddle. No more waiting. We thank you for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
Okay, monster or human? The answer is human, and if you don't know why, I'll explain in a few moments.
Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. But not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stopped clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you a Trinity key. Doors and keys and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles galore. My next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
Alright, we receive the Trinity key. Your springs are reacting. A key obtained from the King of Riddles quiz. This key probably unlocks something. The Sacred Triangle was some organization's secret mark. Rumor has it that this organization was Krat's true master. Alright, we'll learn more about that later. As for the riddle, also I didn't realize, but there's one more puppet. Oops, there's one more puppet actually, just above like my head there on the bridge. One of the videos I watched suggested that that riddle was a well-known riddle, and I think it is. I just didn't know it at the time. But when I actually answered it the first time, I put monster like an idiot, and I was like, why the hell did I put monster? I think it was mainly because I couldn't figure out for the life of me what they meant by like morning, evening, and night, or whatever it was. Or midday. Essentially they're saying by morning it walks on 4 feet, so when you're born you're like a baby, so you're crawling on the ground. At midday you walk on 2 feet, that's, you know, during the most part of your life where you're standing up on 2 feet, and then in old age you might have a cane, so you might walk with a cane that represents 3 feet. So yeah, the morning, midday, and night is just a reference to that. Really cool intro here for Venini Works. The door was locked, but you can use the ramp to get around. It's really cool. Let's roll down here. You can use the ladder if you want. And finally, we make it to our Stargazer. Hooray! And we have a few minutes left, so we can do one quick thing here. I will actually use this because I have somehow managed to use up all of my Fable, my pulse cells rather. We collect a chain. It says, chain. A chain that can be swung powerfully, inflicts strike damage on anyone in the area, and spins around enemies that it hits. Sometimes simple is most effective. A quote from a stalker. Okay, let's read this this warning sign. Electric Blitz is effective for subduing puppets. Get out if you're not a stalker. Alright, well we know that already. I believe we want to start by going up here, collecting this, and then we want to go in here, and we're going to jump down and fight 2 puppets. And these puppets have not really got their bodies. They also don't stagger with 1 hit, so be aware of that. Ooh, inside here we find something. Actually, in this safe, if I'm not mistaken, we find one of the most powerful weapons in the game, something that I'm going to use for a while. The Salamander Dagger Blade and Handle. Let's have a read of that. Alright, here we go. So, a dagger blade designed to make ergo generate overheat. An ergo power source that emits heat is embedded in the back of the sword. The salamander symbolizes fire and purification. In that regard, the dagger was created for a special purification ritual regarding alchemist defectors. Handle. Dagger handle made by the alchemists. It was made in the shape of a snake biting its tail, so like a Ouroboros, I guess. Following the same principle as the dagger, there are some alchemists who can expel great heat from an ergo heart. These Baptists, who possessed fire abilities, called themselves Simon's Fire, the purifiers of truth. Oh, I think we actually meet those later, if I'm not mistaken. Not too many of them in the game, but I think we do meet them. Alright, let's unlock this little mini shortcut, and we're pretty much at the end of the episode, so I will refresh myself here, and why not put another point in? I think we really need to start leveling advanced now so that we can do a bit more damage. I was so close in terms of ergo. Yeah, why not? Let's just quickly chuck on a dim. And level one more time. Or did I need a second one? I needed a second one, damn it. Alright, let's go another dim. This is the game that I've used most dim, or like most fragments ever. Okay, the Salamander Blade is useful, but it won't be useful for a little while, so we'll make sure to use it when we can. I just have to remember if I gotta go that way. I'll figure it out next time. Alright, we'll leave things here at the start of Venini Works, and continue next time. For now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 3 of Let's Platinum Lies of P. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.